Now, I've had this set for quite some time, but let's finally get to building the DeLorean, the Back to the Future car. Now, we started off at pack 1, already emptied out this pack, and one of the things I loved about it is that this pack comes with two minifigures, the first one being Marty McFly, and the second one being Dr. Brown. Comes with interchangeable, like little the faces and all that to get different expressions, and that was pretty awesome to get with the figures. Not to mention that the set actually comes with like a nice stand with the display, and you'll see that later on. That was actually the last pack that I opened, that you could actually have this display stand, and it actually have this nice what you call it, like plaque that it say Back to the Future, blah blah blah, etc. So anyway, pack 1 was kind of cool, built out Marty McFly, and this is the result and the end product of finishing pack number 1. There's a little switch here that I could see probably is what the wheels you're going to use to flip the wheels up and down. Not sure quite yet, but yeah, that was pretty much pack 1. One of the things that's always fun and interesting about Lego is the fact that you have so many parts that you're just going to end up covering up and layers upon layers, but that adds to the stability of the structure. And what's kind of cool is that you don't always know exactly what is coming up next and how exactly it's going to fit into each other, and then when it actually does piece together is pretty awesome. So this one here is the front and the back, where you actually have the gears and you can see the switches here fitting that in. That's one of the nice things with Technic, and one of the difficult things with Technic. If you're off by even a little smidgen, it makes it extremely difficult to put the pieces in. But you know what, wiggled around a little bit, had to use a little bit of jimmying in the area, and I was able to actually fit it in properly. So this is the end result here. It is quite large. On to pack 4 here. So pack 2 and 3 we went through. Pack 5, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I kind of flying through this voiceover looking at it in the past, but yeah, this was pack 5. This is how it looked. Have the front running up there. Pack 6, we got to start in the back of the car, and things are starting to shape up. Pack 7, that's where we finally get to the lighting, the flux capacitor, and what was cool is that it came with this little piece here, and you will see in the end how it actually works and fits into the entire set. This piece here, I believe this is the flux capacitor, and building it up here was kind of fun. Yes, it is a hidden little part here that you're not going to actually see when you finish the build, but it's nice to know that it exists in the car. Was one of the nice things about it, right? Steering wheel put in there, and again is a really fun, what's the word, I like all the little tidbits in it, like even though you're not necessarily going to see all the many little details, it is amazing to appreciate them when you're actually doing the build. Wait, this is the end of what, pack 7? Anyway, check that out, shaping up very nicely. And light, check it out, light. I love the fact that I have a little mini light, and this is showing the actual mechanism that I built. Well, that was built, that they advised me how to build, to actually see the light coming up in the flux capacitor. So that was pretty awesome. Things shaping up very nicely, and you can see here you have the nice opening doors. Of course the doors didn't actually go in yet, but yeah, those are the doors. Look at all those little details there. I am in love. Pack 9, you're starting to see the exterior of the car, and yes, we got the both both doors are actually in, and both are very movable, and you could actually display the car with the doors open. So that was pretty awesome of them to add that little feature. Now in here, this is where we're putting in all the wires. It takes a little bit of patience. I have nice small fingers, thank God. I really don't know how people with bigger, like stubby fingers, and think how they manage this, because I could see this being challenging to actually put in. But for me, it was pretty easy and kind of fun. I love using all these different types of parts that come in these Technic / Lego pieces. They are very technical, but yeah, check it out. Actually attaching it to the front, and they're gonna wiggle around and go through the car. So all the little cords, tidbits make things interesting. Yeah, that's it there. Pause while we wait on me to actually put that in. End result here. Alright, so this one here is the plutonium box, and check that out. And then I am going to actually put it in to power my DeLorean. So it snaps right into the front there, and we are in our DeLorean with that. Boom. This was the skateboard, the hoverboard, one of the iconic pieces and little artifacts in the movie. And pack 11. Now pack 11 is the final pack, so this is where I put in the finishing touches of the wheels and tires and all that. But of course, me being too lazy at that point to actually finish it out, I finished this build on Christmas Day itself. And no, the stand didn't come with it. I actually bought that on Amazon separately. So thanks for watching. All your laters.